Again, I'm here on the floor this morning, as I have been for a succession of morning speeches, to talk about the importance of extending the production tax credit for wind power. And if you look at our great country, in every corner, the production tax credit has resulted in good-paying jobs for Americans, and jobs that I might add that can't be exported overseas. And I've taken a tour of the country, and this morning I want to highlight the great state, the beautiful state of South Carolina. South Carolina is one of the few states that does not have installed onshore wind power, but that hasn't stopped South Carolina from attracting literally dozens of manufacturers that support 1,000 good-paying wind energy jobs across the state. And as you look at this chart of the state of South Carolina, you can see the green circles acknowledge the manufacturing facilities that build components for wind turbines. And nearly every component in a wind turbine is built in South Carolina. I want to highlight in Greenville, up here in the northwestern part of South Carolina, GE has a facility there, and they design the 1.5 megawatt wind turbine that's a hallmark of GE, and that facility supports more than a dozen suppliers and hundreds of jobs across the state. But Madam President, one of the most exciting things outside of the manufacturing that's going on in South Carolina is the massive investment that's been made in innovation. In 2009, Clemson University won a $45 million grant from the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act and the Department of Energy for the construction of a brand new facility that will be the largest wind turbine testing facility in the world. And in that facility, they will test cutting-edge drivetrain technologies for the next generation of wind turbines. Now, South Carolina then doubled down on that support of wind innovation. University donors and other partners have joined Clemson, and they've come up with another $53 million to supplement that $45 million that came through the Recovery Act. And so that's $98 million that will be an investment in South Carolina's economy and in our wind energy future. So not only will there be good-paying jobs created at this wind turbine drivetrain testing facility, but this facility will be a global leader in developing wind turbines capable of creating between 3 and 10 times as much power as wind turbines do today. Madam President, I was under the impression that wind turbine technology is matured and that we've been able to wring out every electron possible, but no, I'm told that we can increase the yields by 3 to 10 times through this kind of research. And this facility will focus on onshore and offshore wind turbines. So this is crucial research. We know in Colorado the presence of top-notch research and development institutions then attract really talented individuals, and then that results in the creation of new companies that then commercialize the new and innovative technologies that are developed in these R&D facilities. I know in the presiding officer's home state, that's a formula for success as well. And when you make these investments, like South Carolina's making, like Colorado's making, I know New York is making, you draw top-notch human resources that then are able to exploit in a responsible way natural resources. So the grant that I've mentioned, combined with the research dollars that come out of the private sector, represent an enormous opportunity for South Carolina and then for our country in turn. And you see already millions of dollars have been attracted into South Carolina from global investors because they see the potential of what's going to happen at Clemson. But, Madam President, this is the point I want to make. If we don't extend the wind tax credit, the PTC, then these wind manufacturers may not have the wherewithal, frankly, to team up with Clemson to commercialize the new technologies that will be developed in South Carolina, and then the jobs that follow won't be created. That just doesn't make sense. South Carolina and Clemson are going to be global leaders in the development of these new technologies. And the question is, where will these new turbines be built? And I know for one that the Chinese would be really happy to step in and take away our manufacturing jobs. But if we get our act together, if we extend the PTC, then these wind turbines will be built here in America. They'll be built in South Carolina. They will be built in Colorado. They'll be built in Pennsylvania. They're going to be built all over our country, in every corner, literally. But if we let the PTC expire, we'll risk shipping this industry and our good-paying jobs overseas. Coloradans keep telling me, I know it in your home state, there's no reason to outsource these jobs. There's no reason to outsource energy production, and there's no reason to handicap a growing industry that's helped make us and our country more energy independent. Let's pass an extension of the PTC today. Let's create jobs today. Let's build this clean energy economy. Let's pursue an all of the above strategy. Let's do it here in the United States, and let's do it now.